Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it. This podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show. What's your thing? What was your story?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I can do it. We are going to eat on this podcast.
Yes.
And we're going to try to eat as much as we can until we run out of money. That's what it was. It was funnier when I said it before. But
you had it with the steaks and everything?
Yes, I fucked the steaks part up. You see, I got too excited. That's what happened.
This is not the first time I've done a podcast in a restaurant. And I have to say it was easier the other times. This has been a fucking nightmare. We're doing a podcast at 11 o'clock on... What's today? Tuesday before the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And it has been a hardship to just get this fucking thing going. The SD card died. Everything, just nothing worked. I had to go to Walmart. We then had to reformat the SD card.
The fries got cold.
They're still good though, man. I'm not gonna lie. But
we did it.
We made it. And now I'm here. And I always do this. I always start it with sheer nonsense, and I eventually introduce my guests.
Oh, I thought you were going to move into more nonsense. I thought
right
that was
Actually, hold on. I have to.
I'm on board with more nonsense. I love nonsense.
We're going to do a 4-hour podcast with just nonsense. That's what I want.
Say less.
Okay. No, because we have to have
to
4
look
hours.
Up how to say your guys' names the right way.
Take a guess. It's more fun that way. Who are you saying that you need to say the name the right way?
Besim's last name. Besim, how do you say it? Have I been saying your first name right?
Nah, you're not.
How do I say it?
It's Besim.
Besim. I checked with Chris Warren before I came here. I forgot everything he told me. I was like, how do I say his name? He's like, Besim. I'm like, I got it, Chris. Besim, how do you say your last name?
Tonuzi.
Besim Tonuzi is on this with my guy. Besim Tonuzi is on this podcast. Welcome to the show, finally, along with Taylor Andrews.
You pronounced that wrong,
You
too.
got that one fine.
Yeah.
I did. That's a nice old white name. I like it, dude. Fucking suck, dude.
It's 2 first names.
It is. And then, my lovely lady... Do you want to say your full government?
I mean,
Full government name.
I'll give you the street name.
What
I've
is
been
it?
going by
Street name?
Nicky B around these parts.
Yeah. It's her hooker name.
You got to dab every time you say it. Just...
No, thank you, sir.
Okay.
I will not be doing that.
Yeah. What if she's not fucking 13 like
Jesus.
10 years ago?
Yeah, I wonder if they can hear the bar for patrons in the background doing
Who knows?
the podcast.
Just
I
adds
think
a
we
little
should talk
spice.
louder so they can.
Yeah.
That's the,
I will.
That's
I
the
will.
trick.
I can hear the shit sizzling in the background as well, which I think adds a little atmosphere
Yeah.
That's
to the
hilarious.
pod.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
As we're speaking, our food is getting prepared.
It is true. This restaurant does have like, and I guess they're different parts of Jersey, but it does have like Goodfella vibes, where
Yeah.
like there's the bar, and then over here is where they could murder people in the back. Not an audio, it's an audio podcast, but people do, just picture it.
Yeah, to describe the area that Alex is talking about. So there's a bar area, and then about 100 feet away from it is a dine-in area that has a giant black curtain seemingly hiding where the bodies are kept.
Yes, not one comic went behind it during the show, and I'm still afraid to.
There actually was one comic, our guest spot. He's still back there. He never
yeah.
made it out. Yeah.
He's just getting meat hooked.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a metal bar too, for music?
I don't.
So they do, they do like they do
metal,
shows every
rock,
weekend,
like,
yeah. So they'll combine it all together. They'll do like country, and then they'll do like metal right after.
That's insane.
Yeah,
and then like rap too.
yeah.
Like there was one night where it was like, yeah, it's like they had like a country band first, like to lead off the night, and then it was just rapper.
Interesting.
Basim can rap.
Yeah.
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 My name is Besim, and I'm here to say that I can't rap in any other way.
And he's gay. Got him.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, the drops.
Oh.
Fuck. Oh, by the way, got listeners. Because of the whole fucking, what is it? SD card fiasco. We are dropless this episode, which really makes me sad. You guys are not getting the full Yes Offense experience, and you guys.
Is this what we get for making you drive 2 hours? For
this? You guys not only don't get it, it's your first time on. You don't get the. Yeah.
Make the noise. Do it with your mouth.
Well, so
Wah, wah, wah.
what would it have been if I? What were we just?
And that means-
Oh yeah. So
Would it be-
if someone says something gay or someone does something gay, I press a button, and then Ice-T from a Law and Order SVU episode goes, and I got news for you. That means you're gay. It's perfect.
Okay.
It's great. But we don't have that. We also have another one where if I press it, R. Kelly goes, real talk from his song. And then we got a guy who says, damn sluts from Wedding Crashers. If everyone's wondering. Now, this is where all these are coming from. And then the fourth one, my personal favorite, is Olivia Soprano when she says, these blacks.
That's my favorite.
From your home.
Yeah.
Are you guys from New Jersey too?
Yeah.
Jersey?
Yeah.
How much does Sopranos mean to you guys?
Not much.
I've actually
honestly.
never seen it.
Really?
Yeah. I just watch people do the impressions of it. And then that's kind of like the extent
Yeah.
of my experience
Oh!
from The Sopranos. Yeah. And it's probably not even a good impression. It's just somebody who's trying to speak Italian in an American accent.
American,
yeah.
Just someone yelling at the girlfriend, and you're like, "That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
Sopranos right
Yeah.
there." They're yelling.
I also don't care for it because like the arrogance it gave like people in this state.
The
We're
Italians.
all fucking like bad. It's like, no, you're not. That's just a couple of crazy assholes who came from Italy.
Oh, yeah.
to here. It's
Yeah.
like you're not them.
The Jersey
Your name-
Shore put us back down.
Your name is
to where
Bill
we belong.
Smith. You're a locksmith. Calm the fuck down.
Hell yeah, dude. The Sopranos are a big deal in my life. I'm Italian, so I'm sad you
Question
guys
for you:
haven't seen
is it sauce or gravy?
All right, dude. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Wonder Bread wop. Explain this. I don't. I know it's sauce. It's not
Good.
gravy.
Yeah.
Even
That's
though
correct.
some people would call it gravy, but
Those
I
people
know.
are wrong.
I
They're
also
wrong.
I know gravy's on fucking mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
It's brown.
Yeah.
It's not. So yeah. Yeah.
There's-
Yeah.
They call it fucking red gravy,
Nah. Fuck those people, dude.
like
I
a
don't
bunch of
fuck with them.
fungools.
This is the yes offense to yes for getting offensed.
Yes, exactly, dude. No, shit. I had something to go with. Oh yeah, you're Jewish, right?
Yes,
So
unfortunately.
the Sopranos is like.
What do you mean,
yeah,
unfortunately?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You
Everybody-
guys are the chosen ones.
Everybody keeps
You
saying we
literally
run the
have
world.
no hell in your book.
I was Kanye West's biggest fan until he started making fun of me. It's very upsetting.
Were you like, hey, shut up? Stop doing that.
Cried a little bit of tears. That's
Really?
basically what happened.
He
yeah.
didn't even. He didn't say he wasn't a. He if anything, he's shining light on you guys.
He's telling it like it is. We run this fucking place.
He's become the Jesus of the 20th century, where he's just like, prove me wrong, and they're like, we got you. We'll
As a
crucify
Muslim,
you.
I
Yeah.
appreciate everything you say.
I'm playing. Dude.
It's like, yes, please. Can you say this in the Gaza Strip? Really? Like,
yes. You loaded up. You shot your AK up in the air a few times.
We gotta get him a
After you went out.
platform, have him run 2024 president. That's what has to happen next.
Hell yeah.
it's happening.
It happened in 2020, right?
Dude, is
Didn't it?
Trump actually running again?
I heard. Yeah.
That's
That's the
fucking
word on the
wild.
street.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Just for the memes and so I don't vote, so I don't give a shit.
Imagine if
Yeah,
that's
I
why
don't
I
vote
actually
at all.
did it. He was like, I actually just want more memes of me. So I really like pictures of myself in the media with little text above
He
it.
does though. He does. Yeah.
Oh, I hope he picks a really fucked up running mate too. He's like, I'm gonna win with this like really piece of shit guy.
Yeah. Who?
Joe
This guy was a
Biden.
grand dragon of the clan.
I say that My Pillow guy is trying to get in there.
Oh, that'd be wild.
Everybody would get a good night's sleep under him, right?
Or yeah. Hell yeah.
Do we really know anything about the quality of the pillow?
They're
I mean,
terrible. They're
oh, okay.
fucking
I had
terrible.
a
They're
feeling
like
about that.
feathers. You
No,
like
it's
just-
not. It's like cotton balls. I
Ugh.
feel like I've seen it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I might have just
Wait, they
had
just
a random
stuff it
pillow.
with cotton balls.
I
Yeah.
swear to God, that's what it looks. The texture looks mountainous. I don't know. It's not right.
I like the pillows where it feels like it's an alien absorbing your head. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
like
Oh yeah,
Tempur-Pedic?
Tempur-Pedic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lay in it and you're like, oh no. I'm becoming one with the pillow. I like that.
Oh yes, I'm becoming one with the pillow.
Yes.
Well, when you becoming in the pillow.
Yes.
I'm becoming on
you
the
would.
pillow.
And
Yeah.
it's a boy you drew on the pillow.
Yeah.
Where's that gay button?
Nothing there. It's actually so sad, dude. You have no idea.
I got news for you.
Say it.
Convince
Do
you gay.
He's
No,
gay.
dude, it stinks too because when I have new people, I love pressing it for when they do something because they don't know when the fuck it's.
Yeah.
They're like, "What the fuck did that just say?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you just got called gay by Ice-T from a mid 2000s show."
You could say because it's Ice-T, right? It's,
Yeah,
Is that all he does now? Like,
yeah.
He hasn't been
He
in the
just
music
says you're
game for
gay.
No.
That's what he says. That's all he does is just
Well,
tell
no.
people he's
I mean,
gay
what
on
a
the S
career.
Offense podcast.
What a career to have.
his
Hey,
mu-
I'm Ice-T, former rapper, former actor, now just professional, telling guys they're gay. I help you come out to your family.
I got news for you. He's gay. He just goes to places. He does cameos. This might come as a shock to some of you, but Tyrone, your cousin, he's gay. It's just his whole thing, and that's it. He doesn't even allow
walks
elaborate.
away.
Walks off, leaves it running.
Ice-T, I need more answers. No. He's just
That's
gay.
it.
He's just gay.
That's all you're getting out of me.
The Ice-T too. He went from like, I shoot cops for fun to literally
Yeah.
like,
I play one
yeah, I play
for money.
Selling out. That's
Yeah, literally
Yeah.
the definition. His ex, or his current wife, are they still together? Coco.
Coco? Yeah.
That girl-
I think so.
Is
is
she
a
even
name.
like?
Is she human?
Yeah, like
I don't know.
like
She's more implant than person
Yeah.
at this point.
I remember when I first saw her when I was a young kid. I was like, "That's the perfect woman I've ever seen."
Yeah,
And
it's like
I-
every cartoon
the
drawing
implants
of
will
like a, from a
do that to you.
pervert.
It's disturbing.
Sounds
like-
like a good time. I don't know.
You seen porn chicks that like take it too far?
Yeah.
Like they
Oh.
start off normal, like, oh, yeah, she's hot. It's like, oh my god, what happened to you, Frankenstein?
You ever seen
porn.
Layla Starr?
They start
Oh,
zooming in.
dude.
Her ass used to be normal and nice, and then she like
Yeah.
went. Yeah.
You know what she did? You know,
Whatever, my lady's here.
I don't know
she
their
listens.
names. I've
I
seen
know.
them, but
you
I
know
could
those
pull her up.
bouncy toys that kids had where they would sit on it?
Yeah.
She took 2 of those and attached
I'm
it to her
glad you know
cam.
exactly. Dude,
Oh,
her ass was. It used to be perfect, like
Yeah.
a perfect for her body, and then I remember she just showed up one day, and it was like, what the fuck did you do?
Yeah, because
They're
they would
insane.
have her do like all the Kim Kardashian like
Yeah.
parodies. It's like, oh, okay, I
She
guess
took
I gotta
it for
make
real.
I guess I need a fake Armenian ass.
Do you think if you take that much dick, it just kind of like starts sagging, or does it like get more firm?
I don't know.
Because it's like
Dude,
muscles.
Well, that's. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Hers, dude, is so. Like,
It's cartoonish.
fuck is going on? Yeah, dude, it is.
I know what
It's
I'm doing
literally
tonight.
it's one of those things. Go ahead, dude. Type in Layla Starr
Layla
before
Starr.
and after,
Okay.
and it's insane. Like the first one is regular, and then the one after is like you could put your drink on it and walk around
Yeah,
with her. It's insane,
Yeah.
and you can tell it's fake.
made of Tempur-Pedic. Too.
Yeah, you put your head on it, and it's just
Shit, I need to like it.
you yell in between, and there's like an echo. It's like, hello,
Pinocchio.
hello, hello.
Are you in there, Pinocchio?
Papa.
Besim, you know Guillermo del Toro is making a new Pinocchio movie, and I
No.
only brought that up because you kind of remind. I'm just now that I thought you remind me of Guillermo del Toro.
Is that the one with the wheeze on it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
oh,
the
yeah,
Cabinet
yeah.
of. Did you watch that? The Cabinet of Curiosities on Netflix.
No.
No, I'm talking about there was a
him,
Pinocchio
though.
with Pauly Shore on it.
Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about.
Pauly
Anyway,
Shore as Pinocchio.
I swear to God, it was the dumbest thing ever.
I got
We
strings,
sell
bud.
Geppetto.
I wish I
That
was making
whale
it
is
up.
really not cool.
Monstro, you're being a kind of a dick, yeah?
I've never seen enough Pauly Shore to do more references. I'm sure.
All I know is it just make your voice kind of
Yeah.
high pitch and like
You
weaselly.
you got turned into a donkey, buddy. Talk about a disturbing scene in film.
Yeah.
Didn't know what the fuck was going
Oh
on.
yeah, as a kid, you're like, oh yeah, this kid's just becoming another creature.
They just let those kids go too. They never bring them up in the movie. Like they're never saved.
If
The
they
kid
were,
gets-
if they were
you've
to
never seen this in film.
Are you talking about Pinocchio or
Yeah.
the other one?
you remember
Pinocchio.
they're at
What do you mean he lets? I thought Pinocchio became real boys.
He
Or another-
did.
Right, so that's the beginning.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
he gets tricked by all these fucking pieces of shit, and they
Street
end up
ruffians.
at yeah. What's the place they end up?
I don't remember.
I can't. Me neither. But it's like where they take kids and kids like they're smoking cigars
Yeah.
and playing pool. They're fucking drinking like off the tab.
Yep, they're not. Isn't it like if they act that way, that's what turns them bad? Yeah.
Yeah. If you become if you act like a jackass, you become a jackass.
Yeah.
And he watches his friend literally morph into a
Are they
donkey.
making this shit up right
No,
now?
No, dude, that happens.
I don't remember.
I don't
Look
remember
it up.
this.
Yeah.
Alex, they're
Where does
fucking
Tinkerbell
gaslighting
come
us.
in? Like, where does?
No, they're serious.
Oh no, that's Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, Pinocchio stops, and then he's just like a half donkey, half puppet.
What?
Yeah,
This
it's really-
Dude,
is.
at that point, he should have kept going because
It's
he was
trippy.
becoming a real creature.
I feel like I'm on shrooms right now.
Dude, no,
That might-
the craziest thing is like the way they film it in cartooning is it's terrifying. Like the kid is like, oh, and he like looks
Yeah.
at his hands
He's
and
grabbing Pinocchio's shirt. And
Yeah, and
he's
his
losing
hands
his grip because it's becoming
turning into hooves, and they show like
This
you know
is-
how werewolves in movies their snouts.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
they show his shadow do that where he's like, and his teeth come. It's fucking insane.
And then they throw him in cages and send
Yeah.
him to some fucking.
You
like,
never see what
Siberia or
happens to the
something.
kids. You never see where they go or anything. Pinocchio just goes
I
along.
just assume they
We
go to a
must have
third
just
world
seen, like-
country
yeah,
where they
like
belong.
we must have just heard the stories from our parents or something. Just like
No, we probably saw like the
censored it.
TV version
That
or
too,
something.
yeah, yeah.
No, that's what happens though.
You probably saw Drew Carey's Geppetto.
Yeah. Yeah, it disturbed me as a child, and I went about my day though.
Yeah, a lot of the old school Disney
disturbing
stuff is
you now.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
the Jewish
Yeah.
version of the movie doesn't have that. That's why I haven't seen it.
Like Tarzan, like the end scene, the guy just fully like just hangs himself.
Yeah.
What?
Well, by
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it
He
gets
deserved it.
Dark.
The bad guy deaths actually in all Disney movies are pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, Scar gets eaten alive by
Yeah, hyenas. The Snow White witch, she
Yeah.
falls off a cliff, and a
And then
massive
a
boulder.
follows her. And those vultures
I guess
follow
that-
her
yeah,
like, supper time.
There's some one about
I
cats.
realize we know way too much
I know
about
they're
Disney.
they're
This is-
fucking.
I don't recall any of this.
yeah.
You guys are fucking.
I kind of
dorks.
remember The Rock because I remember Ding Dong the Witches. Imagine
yeah.
like
No, that's
singing
a-
after somebody dies like a horrific death in real life.
Oh.
Isn't
That's-
that just cancel culture though?
What's her name? Ursula gets a whole.
Oh yeah, she gets punctured.
Yeah, she gets a whole ship shoved up her sniz.
Yeah.
Not really, but you
Is
know.
it her sniz? It's more like navel.
It's an octopus
She
area.
catches a naval ship to her
it's,
navel.
it's her
Oh,
octosniz. Octopus. I'm gonna kill myself. Anyway,
Her octopussy.
yeah. Ursula got it bad.
Oh, we have fun here, guys.
I don't.
We do. Pixar villains too. Hopper got eaten by bugs.
Yeah.
No, he got.
He got eaten
He's
by
a
the
bug
bird.
who got eaten by birds. Syndrome sucked into a
A jet engine.
jet engine.
Was that in Incredibles? I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah.
Is that what okay. Yeah.
Did you watch the second one?
Yeah.
No capes. No capes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great scene.
That's-
That's why he gets sucked into.
Because
the
he had a
thing,
cave on. Oh wow.
Second one didn't
So
hold
deep.
up.
No, it's not
They
great.
never do. They never do.
Some sequels are okay. Toy Stories are good.
I would say 2 and 3 are pretty good. 4, I don't know.
fine.
Did you guys see the Buzz movie? Like the Buzz Lightyear?
No.
The action, the 3D animation one?
I heard mixed things about it. But most of the things I heard were from my dad, who's very like right leaning. So it was like, oh yeah, they had a fucking gay scene in there. I'm like, well, why do you care about it? You're not. That's not your demographic.
Hit the button,
I
hit
do
the button, hit the button, hit the button. Real talk? I think
Real
that's
talk,
gay.
real talk. That makes you gay.
Gay?
Dude. Yeah. I heard it was. I think it was just people holding hands too. Yeah.
Yeah.
They also had that in the Finding Nemo second one, and
How were
Ellen's
the-
gay as shit. So
Yeah.
How are they gonna have the fish hold hands?
Because Ellen's the main lead, so you have to make it
So they-
LGBT.
they
friendly.
scissored with their gills.
Yeah.
That sounds like a movie.
You ever
I
got a
wanna
gill
watch.
job before? Dude.
I want
Your
one.
girlfriend's looking at us like, why am I fucking here?
Yeah, dude. You never done that, babe? Never had done weird stuff with a fish?
With a
Like the
Like
Led Zeppelin.
Kanye?
No, but I
You're
have-
a singer, so like Led Zeppelin style. You were hanging out with some bandmates, and they're like, "Let's stick a fish in her sniz."
I had a fish commit suicide though.
Okay,
that was
well,
Damn.
that was
elaborate.
It's because it was gay.
Rough. No, it like
And you shamed it. You were like, "You're a gay fish. You're lucky we don't have closets for shaped for what is."
You're a goldfish, not a
Shards.
rainbow fish.
Yeah,
Start
I fucked-
acting like it.
There we go. I fucked up my own bit. Anyway,
it's all right.
So what's
I
that?
forgive you.
why'd you kill your fish?
No, I didn't kill it. Okay.
Did you just play Linkin Park
No,
over and
it-
over again?
It
I
killed
didn't
itself.
have like a lid on the tank, and it just like jumped out.
It's like freedom. I want freedom.
Yeah.
That's like actually directly from the Finding Nemo movies.
Yeah.
Your
wouldn't
fish
know.
was Nemo.
She doesn't like cartoons.
At all? They're not cartoons. They're animated characters. Let's
dude.
respect them.
I was trying to be like, sometimes I watch the old Justice Leagues. Hold up.
They're so good.
They hold up.
Yeah.
And she was like, those are for kids. And I'm like, yeah, but like I grew up on them and they actually,
Yeah.
they're pretty brutal for like a kid's show.
Yeah.
Like people die and everything. And she just laughed.
I said
at my-
no such thing.
She laughed in my face.
I said I don't watch children's movies.
Called me
Speaking of
out.
That's
people
what I
that died in
said.
Justice League, fucking Kevin Conroy.
R.I.P.
just passed.
dude. She
Fucking,
didn't
like,
understand that either. She was like, who's that? Like,
30 years playing Batman. Crazy.
yeah.
Not as
great.
good as Robert Pattinson, am I right?
Damn.
Eat a dick. Eat a dick. I will not have you slight the great Kevin
you
Conroy.
can't.
You fucking...
And I, as someone who likes
You
Pattinson-
hobbyist.
you Batman hobbyist.
This is actually me trying to push the Marvel agenda right now. Like, yeah, Robert Pattinson's the best.
I do like Pattinson, but
Jared Leto's Joker was clearly the best one.
God, kill me with a knife, dude.
Hey, he'll kill himself too eventually, right? That's how that works.
I hope
Probably.
so.
Every Joker kills himself.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No, just the one. Where
Oh, you're saying Heath? Dude, too
The-
soon. Not at all. It's been over a decade, right?
Oh, easily. Easily.
That movie rules, though.
Yeah.
Holds up great.
I would say I'm not the biggest fan of it. I prefer Batman Begins versus the two that come after. Because for me, if you're going to go see a Batman movie, it better be about Batman. And I did not feel like the next two were about him at all. He
I'll
always
give you
felt
that.
like a side character in his
not-
own story.
I
Robin
agree.
Begins.
So,
That's the movie.
I do love the Dark Knight, but I agree. I like the new one a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I thought the new one was pretty dope.
The bulletproof stuff was, I'm like, okay.
Was the Dark Knight with Bane?
Oh,
Was
it's
that
getting,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Dark Knight
Returns is with Bane.
Okay.
Dark Knight is with Joker.
Bane should have been more utilized too. He didn't fight enough. He only fights that one scene at the
He's
end.
just clutching his fucking lapel.
be like, having
Batman.
asthmatic orgasms. Like, that's how he's remembered.
Like, yeah, that's the retarded superhero
Villain.
villain.
Yeah.
And
Villain.
he was Spanish in the comics.
Yeah, and they just made him a white guy.
Yeah.
A
And
white
I
guy
like Tom
from like
Hardy.
Slovenia.
I think he's a good actor. Tom
I
Hardy.
love Tom
Yeah.
Hardy, dude. You kidding me?
That one fight movie he did.
Warrior.
Yeah,
I
was
never
very
saw
good.
it, but I've heard it's great.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I'll get there one day.
He lost. I was very.
Oh,
upset that he
damn
lost
it!
at the end.
I didn't see it, man.
Spoiler alert.
Damn.
That's what I'm here to
Spoiler
do.
alert for this 8-year-old movie. God.
I know. Did you ever see Legend?
No.
Legend.
When
Who was
he's
in
the
that one?
he's the twins who are gangsters.
Yeah, not completely, but like I've seen the bar scene where it's like the one
Yes.
that starts having a manic like episode.
A shootout! It's a shootout. Like it was. There's a scene in
Wankers, all of you fucking wankers.
that scene's great, but there's a scene in it where because one of them's gay, and they're just
Hit the button,
I
hit
wish.
the button,
And I
hit the
got
button,
news
hit
for
the
you.
button.
It
This
means
is
you're gay.
this is actually kind of depressing. I really want to
dude,
hit that
I
button
know,
a couple
man.
times.
You don't do the button every time someone says gay. You
Yes,
do
you
it when
do.
someone says something that's overtly gay, and then
Yes.
call them out for being gay.
Does everybody
Yeah.
have
Learn the
access to
game.
the button?
Yeah, yes and no.
So
Like
then
some
it would
people,
just be me like
yeah,
hitting it a
some-
bunch of times.
If you do that too much, I'm like, all right, stop.
You're off the pot. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Can't do it anymore. There's a scene in Legend though where the girlfriend of one of the other guys goes to visit the other twin in his like trailer, and this just actually it's Eggsy from the Kingsman, the main character from Kingsman just comes out of his trailer like pulling up his pants and is like walking off, and the girlfriend just watches him, and the Tom Hardy comes out is like he's like, yes, I do like boys, but I'm a catcher, not a receiver. I'm not a faggot. If you know what I mean. It's just like, wait a minute. Just the way he explained it, it's like he just had to throw that in there, and you're like, I mean,
No, I'm not like I'm not an 8th degree like gay.
he was just trying to be like, I fuck.
That was like a thing in ancient like Rome, I think, or ancient
yeah.
Rome or Greece. Like it was only gay if you were a bottom.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't gay to be a top.
there was a emperor.
Yeah, I mean it's just fucking ass.
Yeah, that's it.
there was an
all feels
emperor
the same, right?
in I don't remember who. And I
Emperor's New Groove. That's
There was, it was Cusco. It was Emperor
Cusco.
Cusco. Yo, that you keep going on movies. That movie fucking rips, dude. I love that fucking. They throw that chick out when she throws off his groove. Sorry, just throw her out of the fucking building. That scene's
I threw
hilarious.
off his groove. Don't throw off his groove.
I'm shocked.
the groove. Yeah, it's great.
The amount of like show memories you guys have between the
honestly,
two.
dude,
Yeah, I don't remember
We've been like
any of
it's
this.
like old friends
what,
right
did
here.
you guys have good childhoods that you didn't need to isolate somewhere else with like disposable media?
And watch them over and over again because
Yeah.
why not? That's
What,
fun.
None of you replayed Pokemon Sapphire 82 times because everything was going perfect?
Yeah, I didn't have video games, but yeah.
No, man, I just take antidepressants for fun. Don't
Hell
even worry
yeah.
about it.
That's probably more fun than whatever the fuck they're doing. So
Especially
have
if
it
you
right.
take them and then drink.
That's yeah.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what are you saying?
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
it was gonna be stupid. See now, like I feel
Oh,
like I'm
sorry.
pressure. I was gonna say if you
Just say it.
I was gonna say if you mix the depressants and the stimulants, it's like you're just see it was
even out.
stupid.
Oh, you
That's, yeah, I
suck.
tried.
No, you made it stupid because you fucking
Yeah,
put your
you
foot off the
bitch.
gas
That's
pedal.
fair.
Just say it.
Wait, is something shit? Oh no, I lost my.
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh yeah,
We
so like we were saying, there was an emperor in Rome, apparently in ancient Roman times, and he was known as the emperor who only fucked chicks because all the other emperors were like, but he was weird. They were weirded out by him. They're like, this guy, he only fucks the chicks, dude, and they're like, nerd. Like it was like that. Like he'd come around and be like, that's what I like, and they'd be like, well, you don't fuck boys. Why? You're not a real emperor.
What are you, gay? Only fucking chicks?
This is this straight mother. Well, I guess they would. Like, what would it be back then, right? To have that back then?
Gay motherfucker.
Yeah.
Isn't that the whole like story of like Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yeah. Well, it got drowned out by God. He was like too much butt.
Yeah.
Ari Shaffir actually had a really good bit in a special about that.
Oh, that special was
really
so good.
so funny. But it was really like you guys. It's butt fucking. God had a problem with.
It's being fucked in the butt that God apparently had a problem with. Yeah. That's why the emperors. It was a power struggle. That was the whole thing. It was like you needed to like as an emperor you needed to fuck the people below you. So it was like you were the man,
Right.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
That actually
dominance.
it does
Yeah,
make
that's
sense
what it
now.
is, yeah.
So yeah, if you that's right. So if you got fucked,
I do that now, but it's just laying my balls on the soap at home.
what?
So but you don't. That's all right. I
Laying
guess
your
I'm the only-
balls on the soap?
Yeah.
For what?
So
Like-
no one else use it. If they use it, it's like your
Okay,
mom.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you?
There's no point to me saying that.
Okay, yeah.
Let's
I was
get
about
that
to-
100%
'cause
clear.
I have a bar of soap, and I do what I go everywhere with it, and it is I hope no one else touches the soap. You know what I'm saying? Babe, no, she
Don't
gets
drop it. Don't touch it,
dude. I wouldn't. If anyone was like, "Can I shower?" I'd be like, "Do not use my bar soap. Don't go near it. It's mine, and it is mine." Like if you know what I mean. Like I wash my ass.
It's all about the liquid soap. You wash your ass once, somebody else can still touch the liquid
That's
soap.
true.
So liquid soap
Oh.
is for friendly people.
Well, not me, dude. I've been told I need bar soap just to use it to scrub because I've had problems. I got to really get in there. Anyway,
Oh boy.
I could just lather my hands. You're right, though.
you could.
I
you
mean-
you
could.
could get a loofah.
You should just.
You should.
You
But-
should just keep the bar of soap up your ass, and then you never have to wash
It
it.
might sting after a while. You think?
Nah, you get used
But
to
it'll
it.
smell nice. Yeah.
You get used to it. What you think? What if I kept it? I'd have to take it out when I pooped, right?
no.
No, you just
No, you
it
just make it
splits
work.
the
Yeah.
shits.
Yeah. You
Just poop
figure
around
out.
it.
Yeah. That's.
I don't know about this technology.
I think we're onto something. I think
We're
onto
cooking,
something.
dude. We're doing it.
There was I had this friend. I don't know why he told me this, but he calls me
Please.
one day, and he goes, "I was diagnosed with something," and I don't remember what the disease was, but I remember the general thing. I said, "What were you diagnosed with?" He goes, "I have chronic itchy butthole."
That is not a thing, bro.
That isn't a thing.
It's something like perimia, like anal stuff,
Perianal.
something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Darwin. I hope that got picked up on the recording.
Oh my god.
Thanks, darling.
Alex is getting heckled by
The
the
cook.
kitchen.
The kitchen's being cool to us. You
That's
said
how
I
you
sound
make
like a
people-
dolphin.
That's how we
That's-
get people to laugh with our laughs. That's it.
Itchy buttholes and dolphin laughs. That's what we're about here.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that might be the name of the episode.
Ooh, that's a good
whatever
name.
that.
What goes first though? Dolphins or the
No,
itchy
you.
butthole?
No,
Whatever.
itchy buttholes and dolphin laughs.
Okay.
Oh, well, that too.
Chronic itchy
Dolphin
Chronic itchy
buttholes
butthole.
and itchy laughs.
I've had butthole problems. Not great. I've done a bit about it.
So you're not the only one.
No,
that has itchy butthole syndrome.
Well, I don't have that. I've had hemorrhoids, and that is a goddamn, man. I'm not happy, dude. That's a part of my life.
Do you have like the thing you sit on still?
I did.
Okay.
I had a donut. Yeah,
Really?
man. I had a whole regiment with it. It was a nightmare. I thought I didn't know what it was, and then I wiped my ass one day, and it looked like after Carrie got hit with the fucking it was horrible. Dude.
You had your period?
I get I completely understand what women go through every month. All you women listening,
I get your struggle.
I get it. All right, next time you want to say I'm on your period, I'm gonna go.
I'm on my roid.
This is a woke podcast here.
It is.
I'm Heman.
Babe, what do you think? You think you think I'm accurate
About your butthole?
No.
I mean, I feel like you know better than anyone
I'm
else.
saying, do you
Is
think
he accurate about his butthole?
I'm saying, do you think I'm accurate that my situation is just as bad as women go on their periods?
I mean, your emotions were definitely high.
Okay.
He was very emotional about his butthole problem.
I was.
I'm thinking back to your set tonight. Didn't you say something about how you get your butthole licked?
I have gotten it licked.
Is that how you got the hemorrhoids?
I didn't. Not that.
Or is that during
Do
the
you not know
hemorrhoids?
how they go?
Apparently not. That's not because I asked.
Eat your vegetables, homie.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just gotta be mad
That's the
vegetables.
deal.
Oh, fuck. I got some lettuce in front of me.
Yeah.
So there's
Apparently
a
if you
lettuce shortage.
pushed- Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's apparently. So. There's nothing fun to say
I
about
was
that.
like,
I got news for you. That makes you gay.
It's hit the button.
I know. I wish, man. Fuck. No.
I ruined the whole thing with
No,
my
you're fine.
lettuce shortage.
No,
That's
that,
it.
that happens. I do that sometimes. Fuck them.
Go back to the butt stuff,
listeners.
quick.
Yeah. No, I've got my buddy in, but yeah, not had nothing to do with the hemorrhoids. Not proud of it, but it's gone now. It's just goddamn. Was that a?
Wait,
I was worried.
There's now I'm thinking about this too. So I used to coach track,
Okay.
and I had an athlete.
Get his butt eaten.
No, his butt like
Who ate his butt?
No, the whole like
What a
it
good
like
coach.
It
he had a rectal prolapse?
Prolapse. He had a rectal
Ew.
prolapse.
On the how?
I didn't ask any questions. I was
Oh,
just
they
like,
just
okay.
told it. He just told you one
He
day?
told me, and I said okay, and that was the season.
Do you know how they treat those if it's like an emergency situation?
They just punch it, right?
No,
Is
so
that-
you can actually, if it happens like in the hospital, like supposedly if you put sugar on it, it'll like recede.
Oh, what?
I swear to God.
Sounds kinda
That sounds
delicious.
so
Fucking
painful.
snail?
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, it's
I mean, I
salt,
haven't
yeah.
seen like any footage or anything, but that's the word on the street.
It's
you
like
know?
cake. Tastes better with sugar on it.
I don't
pink
know.
sock. That's what they call it. The pink sock, right?
Oh, woof.
That's what they call it. How do you put sugar on it? It's like, yeah, it's literally like a snail.
Salt Bae,
with salt.
Headed up top.
Oh no! Stop.
Are you a nurse?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I was gonna
sir.
say the fact that you know that, I was like, it's really weird.
Yeah.
That you have
But
that
I
knowledge.
actually
That makes
don't
sense.
know
Okay.
that like from experience.
Oh,
I
this is
just like read
like
stuff.
wives' tales for nurses.
I have a question for you.
Certainly.
So I was told one day that if you take Viagra and you last too long, your penis can fall off.
So that's priapism, right? If you watch the commercials, you have a boner lasting more than 3 hours. That's priapism.
Seek medical attention. Yeah.
4 hours, right? Just asking.
I
for a
don't
friend.
know. I
That's
mean, I've heard people having boners all day. I don't know. I mean, I guess the issue is you don't want to pass out, right? I really don't know. It's not going to fall off.
it doesn't fall off.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I think it's just going to be an awkward situation.
What's awkward about it?
Just
That it
walking
fell
around
off?
with a boner
That's-
all day.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Yeah, especially if you're a
Awkward, your
teacher.
dick's gonna fall.
Hey, like my penis is over on the other side. Can you just grab it for me?
I got morphine once when I had my appendix getting taken out, and they stuck the morphine in. It felt like I don't know what a penis falling off would feel like, but I know what a penis that feels like it wants to shoot off of your body feels like now.
You don't
'Cause that's
enjoy
what-
morphine?
No. Well, I had a stomach issue,
Okay.
so when I took the morphine, I don't know. I'm no science. I don't know if this is what happened, but what it felt like once they hit me with it, all the pain from here went forward, and it went right into my dickhead. Like it felt like I even told them, I was like, "Oh my god!" She's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "It just feels like the tip of my dick is about to shoot off of my body." And she was like, "Yeah, it'll be all right." I'm like, "It hurts so bad." I literally
Can you
was
kiss it and make it better?
I was staring. I was staring at it, dude, like waiting for it to like. I thought it was so much pressure. I thought something was just gonna like shoot out of it.
It's like a rocket.
Yeah,
Just
dude,
like,
for real.
Take
I'm
off.
waiting.
3, 2, 1, blast
I was waiting
off.
for like a liquid, like the morphine, to just be like.
The morphine to jizz out of you.
Yes. Yeah, dude.
I've literally never heard of that side
Well, it
effect.
hurts so bad, dude.
That makes absolutely no sense.
We're talking about penises getting hard and hurting, so I figured I'd share my story.
I know when I had my wisdom teeth out, whatever the anesthesia they gave me, where they make you count down from 5, like my vagina like itched like crazy. I swear to God. And I think I asked them about it, and they
Was
like
it the
looked at me
suspense?
funny. I don't know. It was
like
like
waiting.
but it was like I couldn't even say anything because it was like I was like, oh shit, and then I was asleep. You know.
Hey, my vagina is.
I just it was quite memorable though. You know.
Chronic butthole syndrome
I-
over here.
So PSA to everybody that wants to do drugs out there. If you do, either your vagina is going to start itching or your penis is going to fall off. So
Yes.
that's
Or you get a really itchy ass.
yeah, one of that too. Prolapse, that can happen. That's the side effects.
Do you guys remember that like a decade ago, that movie came out, Human Centipede?
Yes.
And everyone was
3 of
freaked
them.
the fuck out about it. And everyone's like, nah, eating ass, that's my
Normal
first
now.
base.
Yeah, it is now. It really is.
The
What a-
human
what
centipede
a way-
normalized it.
It might have.
I think that song had a lot to do with it too. The booty like groceries
Oh.
Yeah.
had a lot to do with it. There was
That made
something-
it fun.
Someone else did it too, where Owen Wilson allegedly started it all back in the day. But
Wow, I'm just going to eat your ass.
wow.
Well, we were talking about that on the way here. Is back in like the 90s, I swear to God, there were all these rappers that were talking about how
Yeah.
they didn't like to eat pussy, and they were super proud about never going down on their chicks, and something like some kind
Fat
of
Joe.
corner turn. Yeah.
Fat Joe was literally, what's this first line of that song?
I don't go
go-
down, lady, or
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know.
Put the fucking mic on. It's like, what's the... Slow down, baby. Let you know from the gate. I don't go down, babe. I like a chick with thick lips. Use a hit. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's weird. It's weird that an ugly man like Fat Joe would be so much to be like, nah, I ain't eating no pussy
Hell no.
today.
That's why he's fat, because he eats things that aren't pussy.
It's true. He's not fat anymore.
Oh, he's just Joe? Does he
just
go by
Joe.
Joe now? Is
No,
that-
he's still Fat Joe.
Ah.
But you can't go
He's
back.
lying.
The artist
Well-
formerly known as Fat Joe.
He definitely couldn't. Yeah, you couldn't go from like, I don't know, fat. Well, fat is
Yeah.
fat is the stature, but then there's like cool
Yeah,
fat,
there's-
like
then there's
PH, but you
hip-hop.
can't fit. You can't change it though. But I feel like you go as 2 decades as Fat Joe. You just stick it.
Like if Biggie was still around, and then Biggie just dropped like 100
Got a
pounds,
gastro.
but he still had the
Smalley.
same street cred.
They'd still call him Biggie. He's tall too.
But
Yeah.
I feel like Biggie, you can kind of get away with, because like you can be like, oh, he's got like big ego Biggie or some shit. You can just make something
Nice
else up.
big penis.
Yeah, big
Yes.
exactly. Yeah.
Big old penis.
But when
on
you say
Biggie.
Fat Joe, is it Fat Penis Joe? I mean, that.
Yep.
I guess that could work.
What's that say about Lil Kim too? Like Lil Kim got cracked out by Biggie when they weren't even like that famous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and she was pretty hot. Like, what's that say?
I mean, she wasn't in the beginning.
She wasn't?
And then they made a little bit of money, and then
That's
she
true.
got attractive. Yeah.
And it made her dress like a school chick on stage, which I thought was interesting. Nothing to say there. All right.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. I got too much.
It's like it's odd that they would make this girl do this. Okay. I don't have any.
We're all friends with R. Kelly. This was his idea.
It's true. They were back then.
Oh yeah, everyone was boys.
I'm fucking you tonight. This song rules. And it's weirder to listen to now. You're like, who's he talking to, man? Well, I kind of want to know so I can sing the song and not feel weird. Anyway, besides Kevin Conroy, Green Ranger died. He died too.
Yeah, fucking what's his name? David or Jason David Frank or something like that.
He was young too. He didn't look old either.
Like the
49.
Power Ranger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Green Power Ranger died.
Isn't it funny how we refer to him as a Green Ranger as opposed to his actual name? I think that's great. Like that's how. Like that's his only.
Yeah.
Like, it's like Harry Potter. Like nobody knows him as Daniel Radcliffe. You know, it's like
Yeah.
he's no matter what he does, he'll always be Harry Potter.
You know what's funny? That doesn't happen with women. Like women aren't like they're
It's
like
because they age out too early. You hit 21, sorry, you can't be in Hollywood anymore. We used you up.
Like with Emma Watson, everyone knows her as Emma Watson.
Yeah.
It's not
Yes.
just Hermione.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Is it like
Ron
is it a
is
hotness
Ron
factor?
Weasley is Ron. Everyone
Yeah.
knows him as just
Yeah.
Ron
He
Weasley.
should just
yeah.
legally change his name at this point.
That
what's his stupid
ginger
name?
Ron Weasley.
What's his real name? Like Rupert?
Yeah.
Something
Yes.
stupid like that?
Honestly,
Yeah.
Ron's a cooler name.
Emma Watson. Like that was the most like that was one of the weirder crushes people had. back
You don't
in the-
think
'cause-
she's attractive?
No, when we were for us
When,
it's
like,
fine,
Oh.
but
when
like
she first came on the stage.
it got really people were weird about that one. I
Like
was-
people our age or people
no,
like older than
we're
us?
fine.
Okay.
We're she's our age.
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
matter what we think
Yeah.
at any time when that happened.
That's fair.
Other people, I remember during that time being like, adults be like, she's gonna be hot. She's older. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That happens now too with the girl from Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
is
there was a
older now.
countdown clock for when she turned 18.
Yeah, she's well.
Every fucking perv in America.
Disgusting.
you mean Drake?
Nah.
Drake was on that, dude. Also, I think she's dating John Hamm,
Who's that?
Millie Bobby Brown.
Well, we did
No way.
establish during your set that it's not gay, or it's not weird if it's John Hamm. He's
Yeah.
handsome.
Oh wait, no. So it's not even John Hamm. Sorry, it's not John Hamm.
Oh, I
I
was gonna
apologize.
say.
It's
Henry
Henry Cavill.
Still not great.
He's a great looking
Wait,
man.
she's dating
Superman.
Superman?
yeah.
Yeah.
Superman
getting
has
her
to be this
back
all-American
blown out.
guy.
I know.
feel like that's so fucked up. She's like 12 still,
That's
right?
so
No.
grimy.
That's no,
doesn't
she's like
age.
19. Yeah.
Is she?
Hey man,
I teach their own, I guess.
yeah
but,
man, I don't.
Yeah.
She's old enough to get his sniz blown out. She is over the pond there.
Is he? He's
He's
British.
English.
He is. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm getting him confused with the dude who was in the season 3 of the Sinner now too. They look the same. Ish. Bone structure.
Yeah.
I wish I looked like Henry Cavill every day of my life, though. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a handsome.
Because you want to
fellow.
bang the 19-year-old?
He's a perfect looking man. No,
He's
Yeah.
eerie.
Except
He's
when
whatever.
they
dude.
I would not
CGI'd
swipe
his
right on him.
mustache.
That is. He has a
Yeah.
great mustache too.
They
And like
fucked it up, yeah.
I know. Fallout. Did you see Mission Impossible Fallout?
Yeah.
He's
was
a
a good
great
look for him.
Great villain.
He's
Yeah.
one of the few people that could pull off a mustache and not look like a pedophile. But
Yes.
as we found out,
Yes.
He is a
turns out he
pedophile. It's because of the mustache?
Technically,
or was
he's
it
not a
because he's
pedophile.
Yeah, look,
But
not
yeah.
everyone with a mustache is a pedophile. But
But
every
everyone who
pedophile has a mustache.
Yes.
It's like
Facts.
not every square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is a square.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I don't like that.
Okay.
I
Or
think
is
you
maybe
mapped
it's the
it
other
up
way
in
around. Yeah.
It's a rhombus.
I had a buddy.
I don't identify as a rectangle. I identify as a parallelogram.
I was trying to find it too. There's a video of the Green Ranger. It's one of the like, not him, but like in the show of him just like telling a chick he doesn't have time for her, and it's really funny, and I can't find it. She's like, "Where are you?" He's like, "Listen, I'm doing." He's like, "I got stuff to do, and like you're just not a priority." And it's just really funny. He just owns this chick, and
Look,
You're
she's.
cute and all, but you're not a fucking Megazord.
Yeah,
bitch.
dude.
Get out of here.
I know, dude.
Can I summon you with my dragon dagger?
Right.
No? Get
Dude,
lost.
What's the? See, I don't know enough about the lore. Could Bryan Cranston? Who's Bryan Cranston play? The fucking the Zod, the head that talks.
Zordon?
Zordon.
From the new movies he does. And he had a cameo in the original as like one of the monsters for like a brief voice line. That every fucking nerd was like jerking their dick through the Bryan Cranston was the Power Rangers. Power Rangers has cred.
Yeah. Anyway, have Zordon beam him up some of that puss. I don't think he can do that though.
It's morphin' time.
He's a great actor.
Who?
Brian Cranston?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
dude.
Phenomenal.
My friend, for some reason, won't watch Breaking Bad.
Missing out.
But because he only can see him as Hank from Walk in the Middle. Is it Hank? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well,
Hal.
Yeah, Hal. And I'm like, that should make him but he's an actor, and you should
Appreciate.
appreciate that he can switch it up. Like, it confuses me because I love Hal.
I kind of get
Hal
that
rules,
though.
but-
I feel like there's certain people where I'm like, okay, I've seen them in everything. At this point, it's like it's a problem. Like it's like how many movies can you be like, okay, like this is the person that plays it, because then you're like, now it doesn't seem real because this person is playing every single
Yes.
role. You know?
I know what you're saying.
I kind of felt that way about Bob Odenkirk and Nobody.
That movie rules, though.
It's awesome,
Yeah.
but it's also Bob Odenkirk. I'm like,
I'll
you're the
beat him up.
nebbish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the nebbish lawyer. I don't like. You're not
Exactly.
beating up Russians.
I know, dude. I constantly thought that they did a good job in that movie, but I was constantly thinking, like, if Bob Odenkirk in real life ever I wouldn't be remotely scared to fight him. Not even close. After that movie, I'd be supremely confident that I could fuck him up.
I think we need Celebrity Fight Club in this bar right now. Let's make it happen.
Hell yeah, dude.
There's also this wave of like Hollywood bullshit of just like old guy badassery.
Yeah.
It's like, like a 55-year-old dad could still kick the shit out of like a professional boxer.
Yeah, it's not happening, dude. Yeah,
like,
right.
You don't know how hard having 3 kids and a mortgage makes you.
Yeah, after Gran Torino, that one really set the stage.
Dude, Gran Torino, I'm convinced, was just Clint Eastwood's way to say every ethnic slur about Asians that he could.
He called them fish heads at one point. That scene was wild.
Sandbags. Like,
that was insane. I'll stack you.
I'm pretty sure he made up some for that.
He really, dude. That movie's wild.
Running it by like his writers, like, what do you guys think about this one?
They're not slurs that they get creative, right?
That's true.
That's how that works. The first time it's said, it's just like, oh, like somebody has to determine that it's a slur.
He does get shot at the end too. So. Yeah, this is what it is.
By a bunch of the words he said.
Here comes cancel culture. That's how they got shot. Some like woke person just.
They have Netflix on the TV in the back. That's wild. All right. Just the menu too. Oh, they're looking. Okay, he's looking for something. I don't know why I brought that up. This is an audio podcast. Anyway, guys, we're cooking,
just
man.
Watch the Netflix in silence right now.
I kind of want to know what they're picking. You know.
I know. I think the interview. He's on the interview. All right. He was on Barbarians before that. By the way, She hasn't seen. Did you see the movie Barbarian by any chance?
No.
Oh, dude, check it. Best horror movie of the year. Easy.
Really?
Hands down.
Can't do horror.
You don't horror?
I'm a little bitch.
No.
I understand.
Holy fuck. Yeah.
I'm in the same boat as you. Like, I can't do it. Not because I'm scared of it. I have an overactive imagination. So whatever bullshit they put out, I'll be fine with that. But when I'm asleep with my own thoughts, I could be like, hey, you remember that thing you saw? I'm going to relate it to you in a way that is going to fuck you up for the next 3 days.
Nice, dude. I used to be like that when I was a pussy baby. No, I'm just kidding. No, I get a lot. Some people don't like horror. I love
I'm
horror,
just jumpy as fuck. That's what it is.
Don't watch that one.
You know? Like, people will come behind me and they'll be like, hey. And I'm like, ah! You know?
Hell yeah, dude. Eating on the pod.
Absolutely. I said I was going to do it in the beginning.
I know. No,
I fucked up saying that I was going to do it. And it's not a steak.
I've been trying to be good about it, but I definitely chomped a few times on
you ate the whole thing, dude. It's fine. Okay. No, I didn't hear it crazy. I don't care. I don't respect my audience at all.
Wow.
Why? Because you listen?
It's rude.
You haven't even talked this whole episode.
You hear that?
You heard her before this? She's like, they're going to want me on all the time because I'm the best.
That was a bit, Alex.
Calling my
it's a
real
bit,
name.
okay?
My government name.
Alexander. No, I have literally never called you that.
She hit you with the Xander?
No.
Oh, she's serious.
Listen, you know I haven't seen like any movie. You guys are talking about all these movies I've never seen.
You did hit her with a lot of movies. She doesn't watch movies.
No, it also like I don't remember anything from my
the kaiju
childhood. Really.
Dog, give him your take on Godzilla right now.
Oh.
I was like, I love Godzilla. Then she said,
oh, it's like, yeah, it's just another movie with like a large animal stepping on stuff. I mean, they're all pretty much the same. Like, ooh, it's going to happen this one. Just a giant animal stepping on shit, you know.
He has nuclear breath, okay?
Well, I didn't know about that.
He has a name. His name is Godzilla.
Fair enough.
I could show her too, but...
You weren't moved with his fight against King Ghidorah?
Do you even know who that is?
I mean, I don't know.
Did you not
is he
cry at Mothra's song?
Is it beautiful?
It's not going to last, because it's the last pod she's on.
Fair enough. I mean, shoot.
You're fired.
She's not.
Imagine someone got married and that was their wedding song.
the dun, dun, dun. Although you meant like the Godzilla theme when he's walking in. Like,
oh, dude, any of it would be hilarious. And people are like, what is it? It's from Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh, they could be married forever.
Whenever people are like, yeah, like, why do you like Godzilla? Or like, Godzilla's just like she said, just that. I'm like, it's an audio podcast, but have you seen when Godzilla does his flying kick? That's the bet. Like, that's all you need to show people who don't respect Godzilla. It's like, you think I'm gonna just pull it up for the vape now.
Now, does Godzilla have a family?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's numerous Godzillas.
No, but he's got like a wife and
Timelines,
kids and stuff that he goes
Mrs.
back to.
Godzilla Jr.
That's
I kind
fucked
of
up.
want to
He
see a
doesn't go back
Godzilla
to him.
wedding.
Do
Yeah.
they kill him? They kill him in the end? I
They do
assume
kill
they
him a few times.
His family will never see him again.
Wow.
Sad stuff.
Do we ever see like where Godzilla lives?
Yes, he lives
Like
on
his house?
Monster Island.
Yeah.
Does he have like a cave? Like what kind of situation
Lives in the
is it?
ocean.
He has an
I thought you said he was
apartment.
on an island.
He lives in a
He lives
pineapple
on-
under the sea.
Can he
That's where
swim?
he lives.
Oh, can he swim? Of course, he could fucking swim. He's from the ocean.
I don't. I've only seen him in the city. How does
comes
he get
from
to
the
the
ocean.
city? Oh, does he
What a
like walk
dumb
underwater?
bitch. What a stupid woman.
Godzilla in the Big City sounds
Wow.
like they should make a children's book called Godzilla in the Big
In the
City.
big city.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
He goes down to the red light.
Does anyone ever
district.
like ride Godzilla?
No.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Technically, if he steps on you and then you're just kind of mush on his body, you're kind of there for the ride. But
There's,
you're,
I feel like that's an
an
untapped thing right there. Somebody should like be like Godzilla's buddy and like kind of hitch a ride on him
I
or
don't think
something.
they even have in the old ones either. It's
Do
never
it like a
happened.
zoo, like one of those, like at the circuses. You know how they ride the elephants
Yes.
at the end? Yeah.
how are they not
That's it.
monetizing Godzilla? Like, how is there not just some crazy like Jurassic Park asshole being like, okay, hear me out, hotel resort on the back of the
Monster
radioactive beast.
Yeah, right.
Who's with me? No,
We just got to move when he does his breath because we will be vaporized. Anyway.
we'll put a Nobu on there. People are gonna come in droves.
It's like going to North Korea. Like they tell you not to do it, but like some people do it anyway, and they get fucked because of it. It's
Yes.
like the
Dennis
same
Rodman
thing.
is gonna set up shop on
Exactly.
Godzilla.
I like it.
Can
I
we
like
get
it.
Dennis Rodman to greenlight this? I mean, clearly he's friends with all those words that Clint Eastwood said.
How is that guy doing? We haven't heard from him in a while.
It's probably just
I
hanging
think
out
his
with
boy's dead. Is that guy dead?
who?
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, or is he like not chunky anymore?
Oh, he's.
Oh.
He just looks like
He's
everybody
still-
else
yeah.
now. Is that?
Oh,
Did
you're saying
just
they
get
all
a
look alike?
stand-in? All right, Clint.
Yeah. You Gran Torino Part 2 over here.
Yeah.
Didn't no, but that's what they do. They like the popular haircut in North Korea. Like
Yeah.
they try to look like
Him.
Kim,
Well,
yeah,
he
that's
also
like,
has 1,000 like doubles and shit. They've been murdered. and
You
stuff.
also
That's
can
cool.
only pick from like a menu of like 12 haircuts.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It's like a video game.
It is a crazy dystopian reality. I would honestly want to just go there to see what it's like, but I wouldn't want to, hang out
They
there.
wouldn't if they let you there. They wouldn't let you see
Yeah.
the real way.
But yeah, they have like the section for the tourists. You can go visit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember that guy? He went and he visited, and then he like stole the tarp. And then
Yo,
he
they
fucking
ki-
died.
they
Yeah,
killed
killed
him?
over
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah. How the
dude.
fuck? Yeah, like, dude, you don't do that in like China, and
Yeah.
they're not as crazy.
He
but
would have gotten
the-
away with it if he didn't flaunt it on like Instagram.
If it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
it wasn't for those meddling Instagrammers. I don't know.
Dude, that's wild.
He
They
posted it
just
on
fucking
Instagram that
killed
they caught
too.
him.
Yeah, he started bragging. He's like, I took this, haha, and then they fucking got his ass.
That's why
Yeah.
they cared.
yeah.
Because it's a propaganda thing. It's not necessarily him stealing the thing as much as it's him
No, yeah, it's they're
telling people that Kim
disrespecting the
Jong-un's a
flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bitch.
Dude, and they
He's
don't
back,
fuck
bitch.
around, dude.
Yeah.
What he should have
Dictators don't
done
fuck
is
around.
waited till he got back stateside and then wiped his ass with it.
Did you say steak?
Stateside.
Steak side.
You still hungry, bro?
We are at the restaurant. We can get more food.
But what do you guys call it? This is Stateside, the home of cow murder.
Oh man, dude, now we're cooking. Oh, guys,
Cooking,
Actually,
uh-huh.
we'll save it for after.
I
I'll show you
see.
guys the kick after. I don't know about the kick, babe.
All these
Still thinking
puns.
about that Godzilla.
Dude, Godzilla kicking, the flying kick in Godzilla is so... Anyone listening right now, go Google Godzilla kick. It's the first thing.
It's a cinematic masterpiece.
It's one of the greatest... Seriously, it's one of the greatest scenes in movies. You'll never forget it in
All
your
time?
entire life.
They should recreate it
Top
for
10?
the next one.
They really... I'm surprised that... I know why they don't, but I'm surprised it hasn't come up as like a little bit or
Yeah.
something, because that... It's so... It never happens again in any other movie. It's so funny when it happens. Anyway, guys, go look it up. It's insane. It's just Godzilla goes to kick, but he just leans back and flies across
Yeah.
the screen. It's so funny.
His tail's the only thing stabilizing
Yeah.
him, and he just fucking rock
Floats like it's so funny to watch. It
Sounds
comes out
like
of nowhere. He doesn't. no illusion that he has these powers. That's why Godzilla's great. That's what she doesn't get.
It's so cartoonishly Japanese.
Yes.
It's like a kangaroo kick kind of thing.
Yeah, but he's
But
from
picture him,
distance.
he's like flat as this table, and his tail is the only thing stabilizing him, and he's moving like a fucking monorail.
It's
sounds like a place from Super Smash
quick.
Brothers Brawl.
Yeah.
It sounds like he'd be a character.
Yeah, it's like, Bowser's drop kick.
Yeah,
Now
it's
imagine that if it glides.
Wait.
What the?
Run that shit back.
Run it back.
Run it all the way back and play it. I don't care. Audience, you guys.
Yeah, you're gonna have
We
to
don't
listen
care
to some
about you,
dead air.
audiences.
All right, so he just did his karate move.
Wait.
so great.
He says, "I got him." He does a fist bump.
Oh.
And backs
Oh,
up.
a little-
He's ready. Lets his boy know he's ready. And then he goes, "I got it." Let him know, "I got you." And he goes, "I got it." And then, yes.
Wait.
It's great.
Was Godzilla like a hero or something? Why is he fighting-
Eventually he became.
Dude, you don't even know, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. This
So-
this
It started
side of
off
I
the
as
didn't
room.
realize he was
movie.
so.
Yeah, dude. The original Godzilla is a art, like a real cinematic piece of like it's a cinematic art film, you could say, because it's Japan. It's when did it come out? Late 50s.
Yeah.
I think late 50s. So that's like 10 years after the atomic bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla's a fucking metaphor for the atomic bomb. Like, he comes back because the radiation created him, and he comes back and just nukes.
Yeah.
Like, the whole scene of the first one, the reason it looks like the building exploding and everything is because the guy who directed it lived through the fucking bomb. So he like Godzilla destroying everything is actually is a metaphor for the nuclear bomb, and how if we keep doing it, nature will be out of our control type thing.
And now
It's
the
fucking-
nuclear bomb fucking drop kicks monsters.
Yes. And then as they made more movies, they're like, oh, he could be like our savior, and like, he can fight other monsters, so they just made him the good guy, and he fights monsters. That's one
That's
of the
how
ones
you
he
know
fights.
we fucked up that country.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we're happy you guys nuked us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Arigato.
Look, we made money off of it. That's
Dude, it's the longest running franchise of all, like movie franchise
Really?
of all time, and it's like we just said, Godzilla went from being bad. Now he's like, again, he's got the drop kick, he's got atomic breath. He's literally like a Marvel superhero giant monster. The level of things he has acquired and become over the years, it's insane.
He's like
fucking
Japan's Superman.
yes,
I would say.
I'd say yeah.
He'd be so hard to control in like Mortal Kombat. There'd be so many
Exactly.
fucking buttons to click.
He'd have too many
Yeah,
fatalities.
so many
man.
moves. So many moves.
Godzilla rules.
How do you
is
do
what
the
I'm
drop kicks? Down, left, D. It's like-
Exactly, dude. There's got my whole thing with Godzilla is like, even though he's huge and all that, like thousands of feet tall and all that, he has like all the attributes of like a regular hero and is looked at like that. Even though he literally, when he shows up, destroys things, everyone's like, "Fuck yeah, Godzilla's here."
And
Anyway,
he's pretty much
could
the
praise
he's pretty much the inspiration for like all like the Power Rangers shit and all.
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
R.I.P. Green Ranger.
That
Yeah,
and
R.I.P.
Ultraman. Yeah, Ultraman was
Yep.
inspired by Godzilla
It's like,
too. Yep.
like what would fight like Godzilla,
Yep.
the Ultraman,
Exactly.
and all that was actually
Pacific
inspired-
Rim.
Yeah,
Yep.
all that was like Power Rangers, and there was this other franchise over Japan called Kamen Rider. That was all like inspired by Spider-Man. As if
Hell yeah.
there was a show on Netflix called The Toys That Made Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
Talk
was like,
about it in that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. I'll have
It's
to check
fucking
that.
cool,
I never
dude.
got to that episode, but I'll get there.
Did you see the one about Barbie?
No.
Dude, that one's wild.
They made a
Barbie.
Godzilla about Barbie?
No. That
kinda
show-
cool.
That
Godzilla Barbie.
Godzilla.
Just-
I'm here to burn down Tokyo.
Godzilla in high heels. I'm a monster, but I'm also a lawyer and a woman.
That sounds like She-Hulk
I will be
now.
respected as I burn your city down. Yeah. Just keep throwing that in there. Yeah.
But the,
Babe, you got nothing for this. Your riffs suck.
Hurting my feel. I'm trying to be respectable and not interrupt people. Okay.
no, interrupt away.
I got
Interrupt
stuff to
us.
say for days.
Say it.
It's too late now.
What was
The
that?
moment is past.
That sounds like a fucking lie.
What was the thing we were about to say?
The Barbie for the Toys
Barbie.
That Made Us. So
Oh yeah.
Barbie wasn't originally like a girl's like doll. It started off as like in Germany, if you wanted to procure a prostitute, you would walk around with these fucking blonde haired dolls.
That's hilarious.
And hand it to a woman. It's like, huh? And if she took it, she was a prostitute and would go with you to fuck you.
I
Yeah.
love how
Of the
Jew? No.
the owner of Mattel him and his family went to Germany on vacation, as you do.
And his daughter get handed a...
Yeah, they saw it. It's like,
crazy.
oh, this would be perfect for my slut of a daughter. And then they brought it over, and now I'm just mad because, like, I went to a lot of kids' birthday parties, right? Like, especially growing up, and not one of those whores has, like, they all negged on our agreement.
Oh boy.
I just think it's so interesting how we are so uncreative as a society that we're like, you know what we'll do? We'll just sell this doll that's like for prostitutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can't even think of our own shit. Like, and Barbie represents everything that's like good about women, and then but it's really just
No, it
women are
doesn't.
whores.
Was it, though?
No, it doesn't.
Isn't
It's
it?
actually... Allegedly, Barbie has made women have unrealistic body expectations.
She's got like a size 16 waist. I mean,
She
that's
literally has a technically
It is not a
perfect...
size 16.
men's 16, like 16 inches
Oh,
around.
yeah. Trust me. Size 16, no.
That's
Yeah,
big
would
in
be,
women's.
that'd
right?
be a
It's
She's
just-
Lizzo. That'd be
probably
Lizzo.
like a 0 or something.
No, Barbie
She's in
has
the negatives.
Barbie has a alleged perfect body, quotes. I'm not saying perfect, but yeah. That's what people compare it to. Anyway, that's
We should just make Lizzo dolls. That's
yeah. They do now. I'm
Do
pretty
they really?
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
like
just
these big-
repurpose Cabbage Patch
Get the
Kids.
fuck
They
out.
just melt the Barbie dolls.
and then they eat them.
I mean, yeah, give them to Lizzo.
Yeah. Is Lizzo the prostitute now? Is that how that works?
I don't know. Yeah,
Lizzo accepts all the dolls.
Yeah,
Therefore,
she's-
Lizzo goes to
in
fuck.
food form.
Yeah.
Oh, she's talented, but she is a big girl. Anyway.
Sometimes you can't have
As a
everything.
fatty
you know?
myself, I gotta say,
Pretty big.
if you're not fat, don't do it. Like, just don't. It's not
Yeah.
worth it.
Don't be fat?
Yeah,
Oh.
don't get fat. Like, it's not worth it. There's so many like health risks that come with it.
I believe it.
There was
Yeah.
that guy like 20 years ago. He was a personal trainer, and then he was like, his clients were like, "You don't get what we're going through." So he just decided to gain 75 pounds, and then he decided to lose it right away, and then he did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Show those fatties.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah, I bet his
Fat
clients
idiots.
still didn't lose the weight. He's just like,
He's like, look, I gained the weight as fast as you were gaining it, and lost it twice as fast.
Hell yeah. I like him.
oh yeah,
Well, guys, we're at an hour.
Oh,
I don't know
fuck,
if you
we
know this.
did it.
Yeah, I know we did
Hell
it.
yeah.
So
We fucking did it.
That's. I mean, it's getting late, and
Yeah.
I'm having fun. I don't know if you guys had fun.
Oh, well, I'm having a blast.
It sounds like
7
But
more
you have
hours.
a 2-hour drive.
we do.
ahead of you.
We have a big drive, and a lot went into it. At least it came together. I had a great time, so I appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you for having us
Do you,
on, man.
well,
and
do
thank you
have,
for letting us eat while
of
we're
course,
on there.
dude, of course. Do you guys have social medias to plug or
Yeah.
shows coming up? Let people know.
Follow us at Besim Tonuzi on Instagram, Twitter. At
R.I.P.
the
R.I.P. to Twitter.
at Andrew's Comedy at Instagram for Taylor.
Oh,
And then you could also follow our sketch account at Grizzly Guys Comedy on YouTube and Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Also, I'm on Spotify. I've got a single called Country Girl, and I'm coming out with an album hopefully by the end of the year. So
Hell yeah, dude.
it's
Nice.
comedy album.
What's your social media again?
At Andrews_comedy.
Got it. Cool. Just 'cause
yeah.
he said yours. And
I'll
said
say
it wrong.
Besim's. It's at B.
It's at Bing Me
Bing Me,
Tonuzi at
Tamagotchi.
gmail.net.
AOL.
nice. Babe, you got anything? No.
Find me at Molly Pop Acoustic.
Oh yeah.
MOLLIE.
You know, you guys can go stalk her now.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, well.
Get nosy. Get weird with it.
Just start getting DMs from like all 80 followers.
Yeah, please don't.
You know,
I'd rather
all
than
these
not. That's cool.
All 4
Comedy
people that are
sluts.
listening to
Yeah.
this
No,
one.
if
Hey, if you start an OnlyFans, we'll listen to Alex's podcast.
if you guys do like any of these guests, though, guys, please DM them. Let them know you like them on the pod. Also,
I'll send you nudes. If you do.
definitely.
Yeah.
Also, shout out. I want to give a big shout out to my man Ray DeVite. I think I said your last name wrong, but he listens to the pod and he gives a lot of good feedback. So I appreciate you. And also shout out to my man Declan Brooks, who seems to be the only one who lets me know that the fucking intro for the last 2 episodes were screwed up. But that's neither here nor there.
I skipped through that.
She skips through the whole
She
thing.
listens,
actually,
yeah.
yeah.
She listens.
She just
Same
goes
thing
straight to the end.
It does, yeah, it
It's
does.
the same
Well, yeah,
thing.
you've listened. But guys, everyone listening, please follow me if you don't already at Silly Selly on Instagram. Also follow the podcast's Instagram at Yes Offense Podcast. Please write a review on iTunes wherever you can. Join you should look me up on YouTube and subscribe. On YouTube, it's just Yes Events. I'd really appreciate that. And just tell people about the show, you guys. That's the only way it seems people are listening.
Spread the word. That's the way it happens.
Exactly. And I appreciate every one of you that listens. It means a lot. And if any of you are listening and want to do a comedy show in like anywhere, like maybe even in your fucking backyard, message me and I'll bring a lineup from the podcast. I will not mind. So and feel free. And if anyone hears that anytime, please. I need to be booked. Anyway. And guys, my show is this Saturday in Middletown, Connecticut at Powder Hollow Brewery. Shaquana Cochran is headlining. Dean David, Alex Bashera coming from New York City. I think we have a few other comics popping in to do some spots. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come down, smoke with your boy. And I'll be doing a monthly show there every month. So if you missed this one, just check me that one. And let's go on my Instagram, check my other dates. I'll put them in my stories.
I like the casual chewing of a fry while you're plugging dates.
Almost
Fuck
done, bro.
yeah.
That's the end.
Zero respect.
Got to join us with the food.
We'll have drops next time, guys. Sorry about all the fuck-ups. For
Dude.
real, dudes. Thanks for coming on. This means a lot.
Thank you for
Peace,
having us on,
nerds.
man.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Death. Peace.